I wonder if there will ever be a day when the incline of my roof is not terrifying. I'm not the kind of person who gets afraid easily, but I am the kind of person who gets shaky easily. Maybe I'm shivering because of the cold, maybe it's adrenaline from being this high up. Not very high up, but still notable. Maybe it's just me being nervous about something that hasn't happened yet. I never thought of myself as a chronic worrier, but it seems, as I've gone on, that I've only got more and more neurotic. Maybe that's just a product of teenagerism, or, you know, maybe that's just who I am. It's hard to tell, and I think that's the biggest dilemma in adolescence, is determining what's a mess of hormones and changing neurochemistry, and what's actually you. If you look up there, maybe you can see the moon. There's a star. Maybe you can't see them. It's as if I discovered space, though it's not like I can see much of it. There's thick cloud cover all across the sky. And even if there was no cloud cover, I wouldn't be able to see much. The city lights would prevent me from seeing the light of the stars. It's what people call light pollution, which I think is just far too much of a negative name. Sure, there's a nobility in the natural light of the stars traveling billions and billions of miles to make it to our tiny human eyes. But the nobility in that comes from light piercing through the darkness of space. So I think the more light we have, and the fact that we are able to make so much light here on Earth, is a wondrous thing and not a tragic one. That being said, I do like being able to see the stars, though it's a habit of mine that not nearly enough do I look up. I don't look up at the sky enough. I don't look up at the stars enough. And as much as I love cities and civilizations and buildings and computers and film and music and art, and as much as I struggle to make do with silence, I do love nature. I love the sky and I love space. I love the moon. Can you see it? I kind of doubt it, but it exists. I'm glad it does. That's a plane. Not a star, but still amazing. There are people in that. Each one going about their evening, traveling somewhere new. Some of them are going home, maybe some of them are on vacations. Some of them for business, some of them for pleasure. And each and every one is up there, soaring over my head. Well, I mean, in a moment. And none of them have any idea I'm down here. Maybe, just maybe, someone I know is on that plane. Of course, that's unlikely. Maybe, just maybe, in the future, someone I know, who I don't know now, is watching this video and learning about who I was. Honestly, they're probably learning more about who I was than I know about who I am now. But that's alright. We're always changing, we're always improving, we're always discovering space again and again. We're always creating more and more lights, and we're always getting frustrated that they're blocking out the light of the stars, and there is good and bad in each. But I'm glad, with my 2 legs and 2 arms, I'm able to climb up to this roof. I'm able to see the darkness of night. And I'm glad that there is a tomorrow, even if tomorrow is a Thursday, which is probably number 7 on my top 7 favorite days. Maybe even number 8.